What is good, y'all? It's Casper. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about the movie Batman Begins. Batman Begins is a 2005 film. It's rated PG-13. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. Directed by Christopher Nolan. I reviewed the Robert Pattinson Batman, and in that review I said that The Dark Knight Rises was my favorite Batman, but just want to mention that the Christian Bale Batmans in general, not even just one specific one, just all the one Christian Bale is in, are my favorite. I feel like Christian Bale literally does the best job as Batman. I haven't seen the Ben Affleck Batman, and that actually looks very interesting. I haven't even heard a lot of reviews about it. Now we go to this one right here. This review is straight up gonna be all positive, why this Batman movie is just straight awesome, and why Christian Bale, in my opinion, is the best Batman. Forgot to mention, with Michael Keaton, that's a movie that I need to rewatch and see how that movie holds weight. That's an iconic Batman as well, the Michael Keaton one. So we're in 2005. I remember watching this movie in the movie theaters. While watching this movie when I was younger, I remember not understanding too many of the lines, but I remember when I was younger and watching this movie when it came out, a lot of the stuff was literally gravitating me more into this movie. Batman in general, the look was awesome. A lot of the Batman sequences, for me, I was just like very impressed and knew that they're doing a good job with that movie. I also remember even with Batman's enemy in this movie, Crane, thought that that was a crazy, evil villain that he dealt with. One of those villains where I'm like, really hear about him too much in the beginning scenes of seeing Bruce Wayne go through what he has to go through to basically get away from his life, restart kind of, and on some sensei ninja stuff, be on point like a monk. I remember not understanding none of that beginning, maybe first hour of this movie when I was watching it for the first time. So rewatching this movie and seeing how he got started before getting into that Batman vibe, I absolutely love that build up. I really find that pacing to be very authentic, realistic. Really like Christian Bale's performance on not even being a pre-Batman vibe. Like you could see how in the beginning he really built and trained himself to be in that position to be a Batman. While watching it years after it came out, it looks beautiful. It's shot very well. The camera direction in this movie is just super impressive. The editing in here, you can see it's a lot of like dedication, trying to make it into like a real comic book slash like movie masterpiece type of vibe. All angles very crispy, and really like how rewatching this movie, enjoyed the sequences and the events in this movie that I didn't understand when I was a child. Really awesome to rewatch this and see how the Batman story did get started. I really like how when you get into these characters, the backstory, especially when they start off as little kids and seeing them grow up into the superhero they end up becoming, really enjoyed that. Really like the interaction with basically everybody Christian Bale is dealing with. Christian Bale absolutely killed this role. A lot of fresh moments for him. Getting into his catalog, just recently seen Public Enemies, and I thought he did a good job in that movie. But in this movie, I really like how he's just showing his great acting skills. The camera direction, like I was talking about, made him look really fresh. You can understand that this dude is well. Good job casting Christian Bale. Liam Neeson in this movie plays the character Ducard in here, and great performance. He could act, he knows how to put that vibe, and very interesting bad villain, to be honest. With Liam Neeson being in this movie has great casting. This movie is just so awesome in general. It's a great conversation to have. And when it ended, once again, it gave me that vibe and refreshed my memory. Like, I remember seeing this scene when I was younger and being like, why couldn't this movie last forever? So for example, as well, when the movie ends and we see the little Joker card, I remember watching it when I was younger and being like, why can't this movie just continue on? They're doing a great job. I kind of wanted this movie to last forever. I kind of wanted to see this movie keep going on and on and on. But when I saw the Joker card, I was like, no, now we have the Joker. I'm like, let's keep it going. Just a huge fan of just the production of this movie. But either or, the DC and Marvel back and forth superhero movies that they're making these days, I'm not really catching up with too much, but there's a lot going on. San Diego Comic-Con just happened, and from the photos and videos I'm looking at, it looked great. The Superman movie just came out, and I do want to get to that movie as well. LA Comic-Con is about to happen in a month or so. The fact that all this superhero comic book and even Fantastic Four just came out, with all these angles of superhero movies coming out, the Batman Begins movie is literally another reason why I wanted to watch this movie and get back into it, because there's just a lot coming out. The Robert Pattinson one, they're working on the #2 now, so had to get back to this OG one, remind myself how this storyline is, and remind myself how awesome the action scenes are. So going back to this one right here, like I was talking about the actors, this movie, phenomenal. phenomenal with the casting of the actors. We also have Michael Caine, who plays Alfred. That was golden. Such a good vibe to Bruce Wayne. Such a real dude. Gotta applaud the script writing as well. There's a lot of quotable lines in this movie where you can kind of like hang on the wall and be motivated by that. These lines in this movie kind of hit and are kind of true to keep it going in the real world. But going to Michael Caine, he's that actor in this movie where it's just like, whoa, acting is great. The accent, the costume design for him fits on point. Literally screams Alfred. He is that homie you would want. Christian Bale and Michael Caine together is literally a great match to put as Batman and Alfred together. It was great. Really like how you could see the buildup of the Batcave being built with both of them. Wasn't nothing sneaky going behind each other, and you just saw that Alfred was looking out for Bruce Wayne, and you can just definitely tell that Bruce Wayne was, especially what happened with his parents, Alfred was a real one. Real quick, I did like the Batcave, did like the Batmobile. Those are all things I just wish I was there and saw in person. Fascinating to know that Christian Bale was not really allowed to drive in that Batmobile, so they had a stunt double for whenever you saw Batman in the Batmobile. The reason why he wasn't allowed close to that Batmobile while filming, supposedly a drunk driver hit the Batmobile, so that's already sketch. Katie Holmes, who plays Rachel Dawes, didn't know that she wasn't like a comic book character. She was like a made up one. Knowing that fact, I thought it was good added character, to be honest. She actually fit the role. Great job on the interaction with Christian Bale in here. It wasn't cheesy. You saw what role she was playing. It was actually pretty strong, and applaud the performance in here and really good acting. Gary Oldman, who plays Jim Gordon, just awesome in general, just to see where this is starting from. A lot of these characters you can see and feel like it's the beginning of something. Cillian Murphy, who plays Dr. Jonathan Crane, the look fit very well. This is like a director's dream on having kind of a manipulative dude playing the villain. Can play like he's a good person, but you know that he has evil vibes. This dude has crazy blue eyes, so you can see that the directing angles were trying to focus on that. The way his hair is had a unique look to him, kind of looked like he's from England. Do like how this was Batman's first villain. Do like the hallucinations that we were seeing in here. Editing just makes it all look phenomenal. I thought his acting was great. Really grimy acting style. Do need to catch up on his catalog, seeing that he's worked with a lot of these actors as well in other projects. Tom Wilkinson plays Carmine Falcone. I do like his performance in here. Do like how he was that grimy look. They made a lot of the hallucinating and stuff that Crane was doing to him very believable. His performance did show a lot of corruption. With his writing, you can see that a lot of the corruption that's happening in Gotham really feels very relatable to what's going on right now. And while watching it and seeing that perspective, I'm like, dude, the talk, the way he looks, the way he's just acting like straight boss, he can't be touched. This is so what we're watching right now in today's world. Definitely the writers for this movie know what's going on in the real world, and putting it in Gotham literally goes hand in hand, especially if you guys watch it, how the storyline is. You're like, whoa. Favorite actors in this movie was Morgan Freeman, who plays Lucius Fox. It was another vibe of this movie where it's just like, yes, this movie was just checking off awesomeness everywhere. Enjoy his acting in every performance or any movie I could see him in. His lines were great, nailed it on point, really had a cool character vibe. What made it awesome as well, whenever you saw Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and Christian Bale all acting together, that was literally absolute cinema right there. That was just picture perfect. I really want to get the Batman game and start streaming that. I think that would just be awesome. Definitely one of those movies after watching it where you kind of want to be the Bruce Wayne, be the Batman, be fresh, be classy. After my watching Batman Begins out of 10, I'm gonna have to give this movie a 10 out of 10. So that's my movie review for the movie Batman Begins. Shout out to you guys for tuning into the video. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, y'all.